Anyway, Benton, Marion, Polk, and Yamhill County Boards of Commissioners. So this meeting is the time and place designated by the Secretary of State for filling the vacancy in Oregon House District 23.
Starting sports programs, serving on Dallas City Council, serving as the council president, serving for the school district budget committee, or serving here on the sheriff's advisory team.
More important, listen and find out what the concerns were. Some of you have heard me talk about opening mail, where I went through the effort one morning and I opened every...
Core beliefs, that's the integrity that you won't lose, and that's your walkaway point. A lot of people think that compromise is loss. Compromise is not loss. Both parties often lose on both sides in compromise. To let you know that the enormity of this decision that you have to make here today is not lost on me. It is a very important decision for 50.
What person you want in there, what kind of work you want done, and I would appreciate your vote to be appointed back to my old position. I think anybody who knows me knows that I fall farther on the principle side than the compromise side. But saying that, I have in every session that I served, I always had more yes votes than I had no votes, and that's because you look for what's good and what's necessary, and you do what needs to be done on that. Is willing to stand up to powerful people there. I'm willing to do that for you, and I think I have a good track record.
My intentions were to call on each county, starting with Benton County, so doing counties alphabetically, and giving each commissioner in those counties, as I call on them, the opportunity to weigh in with a statement.
I'm not happy with the process that we're going through because I don't believe that you should be here, Mike. Okay, that's my personal opinion. Your constituents outnumbered you 59-1, and yet the PCPs put you in here. I think that's a slap in the face of the legislature. Okay.
But there was overwhelming support for Representative Nearman at the time, former Representative Nearman. So to me, what I want to do is not be one of those people who took the voice away from the people. If you don't like what Mike Nearman did, recall him. If you don't like what Mike Nearman did, don't re-elect him. But don't take away the position and the choice of the people and ask elected officials to make this decision, because it's not ours. And I'm voting for Mike Nearman.
I appreciate all the things that have been said by commissioners so far, and my vote will be for Anna.
In a position to effectively do this job, should he be reappointed. He may not be allowed to caucus with his colleagues. Tina Kotek will not allow him to serve on committee assignments or allow him to further his own bill.
With that, I'm going to also cast my vote for Anna.
I'm humbled, I'm honored, and I'm excited to serve the constituents of House District 23.
When we had the choosing of our top candidates to replace the former Representative Mike Nearman, and overwhelmingly by almost 6-1, Representative Nearman received out of the 56 precinct committee persons of 4 counties that represents the 23rd House District. He received just about all of them except 5.
And then we have a redistricting special session coming up in September, so it's going to be getting to the building as quickly as I can and connecting with the other caucus members to find out where we stand with redistricting and what I can do as part of that process.
The process was have the PCPs vote, and again, Mike Nearman came in number 1, and they ignored it totally, except for one, had enough courage. And I admire her for that. But our own councilman failed us. Our commissioners, they failed us.
They could have picked pretty much almost any one of us to do this job. And I thought the process was honest. I thought it went really well. I appreciated the questions. They really dove into who would be the best person and the best fit for this job. And I appreciate all the county commissioners' time.
They won't know how to run businesses. They won't understand civics. They won't understand how to balance a checkbook. We have education, unfortunately, watered down, and it's just terrible. I believe in school choice, freedom of education, and I think that's the future. I think that's the direction we need to be heading. I think
our businesses the way that they have over the last 18 months, and I think constituents, voters, have started to pay more attention to that, and I think it's a fantastic thing. Not them yet. In addition to that, we have a homeless crisis within every single county that's at this one, because they're outside of visibility. They're in the hills, they're near homeless, living in RVs on vacant properties, and it's something that folks that don't